I would have thought of a good intro, but I was too busy like stuffing my face before Dylan got here.
Yep.
I don't gotta. It's all right. I don't gotta worry about your viewership anymore. This is the last podcast.
I'm so upset, and that was one way to go about the introduction.
I know it seems like there's been a lot of last podcasts because Dylan kept being all, nah, I don't want to record.
Well, I had work, and you had training.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo.
Both were over by 5.
Yeah, well, you know what?
What?
Whatever.
Give me an excuse.
I had a lot on my plate, sir.
Yeah, you had a lot on your
But
plate.
Stop! You know I'm not getting into it.
You want to talk?
No.
We don't have to talk about it, but we both had plenty on our plates.
No.
You know what the last month has been? Do you see this place? We're not in our normal place. We're in my room.
Yeah.
Do you see this place? It's barren.
Your mom
almost.
Cleaned it.
No,
Your mom did a good job folding your laundry and stuff.
This isn't clean. This is stripped. Everything that's left in here is just stuff that I need to pack away. Like, this isn't cleaned up. Like, this is just pre-stripped. They're taking everything.
Wait, what?
They're they're taking
Who's
everything.
they?
My mom, my sister, they're taking down the posters. This isn't my place anymore.
Wait, they're stripping your room?
Yeah, when I leave, my sister's gonna take this as her fucking hangout spot, which is annoying because it's just gonna be...
Well, when you come to visit, where are you gonna stay?
Probably in Anthony's old room, but I don't intend to visit too frequently because I never want to come back to New Jersey ever again.
Thanks.
I fucking hate New Jersey.
So do you want to tell the viewers where you're going?
I'm going to boot camp on Sunday.
What kind of boot camp?
Navy boot camp. Well, no, I'm going to boot camp on Monday, but they're taking me away on Sunday.
Yeah, someone in green's just gonna walk up to your door and be
Someone's gonna come and take me away.
Aniello, it's time to go.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yo, I can't think about it. Every time I think about it, I start crying. I get upset.
This is a happy time. This is gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, but my best friend's leaving.
There are bigger things at stake here.
I understand. I understand.
Anyway, I'm literally not even gonna be in this time zone for a long time. So this is really the last podcast. I mean, unless Dylan decides to continue it and just have a bunch of guest appearances.
No, D.N.A. is D.N.A.
I mean...
D.N.A. is D.N.A.
I mean, you could always just...
If I want a different podcast, I'll make a separate one, but D.N.A. is...
Well, I mean, you could always just have, like, little things that you could say that would be...
I'll come on the podcast and update them.
I mean...
Whenever I get letters from you...
Letters.
You should write a segment for the podcast in each letter, and I will tell the podcast. I'll tell all of our viewers.
How much time do you think I'm going to have to write letters? The sheets are only...
Oh, I know you're not going to have a lot of time.
The sheets are only, like, this big.
Yeah. Wait, really?
Yeah, I've got... Do you want to see what a boot camp letter looks like? I've got a couple over there.
Well, you kind of can't get up right now.
Then I'll show you later, but
Okay.
they're small. They're, like, as high as the back of your laptop, maybe a little shorter. They're tiny.
Well, write small. Do you get to bring a laptop with you?
Not to boot camp, but afterwards I could get it mailed to me and, like, use it afterwards, but my laptop has been completely dead for, like, 3 months.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. That thing is a tank, though. I got that thing in, like, 2010.
Rip.
One day I woke up and it was on the floor and it was still on, but it just won't charge anymore. And it was on 4% when I found it, so I was like,
bye, homie.
I had a chance to say my final goodbyes. That thing has seen better days. It's fallen down every flight of stairs in the house.
Oh, no. All 2 of them?
I think it's fallen down, like, those
Even
stairs.
the patio?
Possibly. Have you seen that? Do you remember that my laptop is dented to shit? Yeah. The corners aren't even corners anymore. They're just smashed. The fact that it opens and closes baffles me.
It's a miracle.
It baffles me.
I was going to ask something else. Oh, yeah, you can't have your phone in quarantine.
Nope. We used to be able to. They used to let us quarantine with our phones, but it's annoying because people fucked it up for everyone else. Like, it's really annoying, but I kind of gotta respect the hustle.
What did they do?
People are using their phones because now what happens is when I get to Chicago, I check into boot camp. They're gonna take all my shit and they're gonna issue me like the clothes I quarantine it, and then they're gonna bus us 3.5 hours into these barracks in Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to Chicago.
I am, but they're gonna quarantine us in Army barracks in Wisconsin.
With no phone.
Yeah.
No nothing.
Yeah. I can bring books, so I gotta go through that bookshelf.
I can bring books.
They used to quarantine them with their phones, but people started ordering Uber Eats to their hotel. They used to do it in a hotel too, and people were Uber Eats, and they were like writing on the sheets to like say like this room and stuff. I respect the hustle. It's annoying.
That's gonna suck.
No, it's gonna be fine. Me and the guys that I'm leaving with, we just.
Can you have alcohol?
What the fuck?
Probably not.
No. Are you out of your damn mind?
Well, no. Well, that's probably after boot camp. Because I saw my friend is in the Army and he was drinking with a bunch of his.
Yeah, I mean, you can drink when you're like stationed, but like in boot camp, like, are you out of your mind?
I don't know if you have an off day.
There are people who are underage that are gonna be. Excuse me. Possibly quarantining with some of us. Like,
Lovely.
The Navy has a zero tolerance policy. The whole military has a zero tolerance policy. I gotta burp again.
1, 2, 3.
Dude, I can feel the entire ecosystem of seafood that I ate. Just.
I really didn't need that description in my life.
I ate so much.
You have tentacles.
Yes. I ate so many squid tentacles.
Mm-hmm. So tell them what boot camp's gonna be like. Like, what are you going for? What do you like?
It's gonna be boring. Well, some parts are gonna. Apparently, some parts. I figure some parts will be exciting. My scout confirmed some parts will be like pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Like firefighting is supposed to be pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Battle stations, which is the final Crucible event. Mm-hmm. Which is like you enter a recruit, you exit a sailor, is supposed to be pretty cool. But that's like a 24-hour thing where they put everyone into a fake ship, and they just have everything that could pop over 24 hours, everything and anything that could go wrong out at sea. It's gonna happen on this mock ship, and we just have to fix it.
Is it gonna sink?
I don't think it's in water, but they do simulate sinking. Like, they simulate pipes rupturing, they simulate fires breaking out, people getting hurt.
Abandoned ship. Abandoned ship. You're not gonna go down with the ship, are you? You're not the captain.
I don't know what their policy on that one is.
Policy.
I don't know what the rules are for that one.
And then after boot camp, you do.
Oh, I'm not talking too much about after boot camp. That's none of your business.
Okay. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
That is none of your business, folks.
Anything. We're not talking about that.
But the confidence, air quote, confidence chamber, I'm kind of excited for.
What?
That's where they gas you.
Oh, no.
I wish it was like in the Army and the Marines, when they expose you to CS gas, they put everyone into a room, like into like the structure, and they just straight up pop a whole canister and just toss it in there, and then when they, and then that's it. Like they say you wear gas masks, so like you make sure you have it on. Then when they say masks off, rip it off. But in Navy boot camp, they put you in a room and like they just kind of sprinkle some of the compound onto a hot plate, and it does the same thing. But I was like, it doesn't seem as scary. What's the fun?
Oh god.
And then there's the firing range, which is gonna be boring as fuck. Because like they used to qualify you on pistols, shotguns. Now it's just pistols, and it's gonna be a joke. Because like they start you on like these weird fake pistols to like learn how. I'm just gonna be like, I know how to do this. Can I just have my qual?
That's it.
Can I just have my qualification? I've been shooting since I was 8. Like.
Now, what are you gonna do with those when you?
Oh, those are staying here. She just pointed to my gun safe, by the way.
I did.
Those are staying. Those are staying here. I gotta move the safe.
Who's gonna have access to them?
It's pretty much just gonna be my uncle and my mom. but I gotta move it out of here and up into the room that they're gonna put me at if I come to stay, because it's safe, it's secure, but the concept of
Not if your sister has...
the concept of my sister and her drunk friends being here and seeing something and someone being like, I know what's in there, let's try to get it. And I mean, they're not going to get in there, but they're probably going to scratch it up.
Yeah.
And, like, don't scratch up my safe. That's my safe.
Don't do that.
Don't scratch that up.
There's a lot of hard work in there.
There's, like, a lot of money in there.
Yeah. Thousands upon thousands of dollars.
I don't know if it's thousands. Actually, it's a couple G's.
Yeah.
It's a couple G's, definitely. The shotgun.
Can I ask you why there's a picture of Morgan Freeman on your wall?
In high school, in art class, I found it in a magazine, and I was like, well, I can't just not take this picture of Morgan Freeman.
He's a fan, it says on there.
That's one of the major reasons I took it.
Lovely.
Like, come on.
It's right next to, it's right next to a picture of Tupac. Right next to a giant picture of Tupac, there's a tiny picture of Morgan Freeman that says he's a fan on it.
This is my...
And on top of it is a lion that is holographic.
Yeah. This is my wall of cool stuff. You can see I've got the...
Then he's got the Mona Lisa.
It's my wall of cool stuff. There's Tupac, there's Biggie, there's my Funk Volume poster.
The Morgan Freeman.
There's the Mona Lisa, and like...
all of the characters from Nickelodeon.
Alright, that poster is one of the best things. Let's not even try to deny that there is no universe.
Not naked woman, a woman in lingerie on top of an American flag.
My mom got me that poster for Christmas one year.
Aww.
I've got all those. I got a bunch of like video game and movie posters for like
the table of elements.
Yeah.
Why do you have a scientific table of elements?
Okay, so like now I think it's cool because like it's just interesting. But I got that when I was like 15 for a couple different reasons. The biggest of which was that it was really colorful.
Which you're right.
I'm not gonna lie. I bought the scientific table of elements solely because it was colorful.
And then by his bed is all of the Navy stuff.
Oh, I got so much stuff there. You know how hard it was to decorate that wall?
Yeah. Not the picture of the woman in lingerie. That's not by his bed. What's by his bed?
Yeah, the
wall
wall
of the military.
The wall behind my bed is all of my military themed like wall decor.
And a giant stuffed animal cheetah.
That was a Christmas present when I was like 7.
You know, saying this out loud and looking around, it's like this is such a hodgepodge of like.
That's why this place is so fun to just hang out in.
Aww. Just soak it all in, you know? Make a really good look.
My mom threw out all of my empty liquor bottles. There was stories behind those bottles. So many stories.
Did you tell her to keep a few?
No, she threw them out.
Well, there's still some right there.
Oh, those are full. Or open. Those have stuff in them.
Oh. That's a lot. Whew.
Yeah. There used to be more. There's a bottle of rum up there. That scares the
Is my grandfather's rum out there that he gave you?
I don't know. I don't know where that went.
He entrusted you.
I don't know where it went. It's somewhere in
his rum.
It is somewhere in this house. I've got other bottles that are mine that are somewhere in this house, okay?
Now, are you like restricted to one suitcase? When you go?
Well, when I actually leave, I bring like a bag cuz they're taking me on Sunday. But I'm getting put up in this hotel. So, hang on. When you join the military, you got to go through what's called MEPS, the Military Medical Entrance Processing Station. And this is where they find out if you're even, like, eligible for military service. This is where you take the Armed Service Vocational Aptitude Battery Test and everything else. This is where you will get, like, sign your contracts for enlistment, take the oath of enlistment, etc. And you have to go twice. You have to go for your initial examination where they will test your hearing, vision, they'll blood test you, piss test you, take your height, weight, have you make sure that you can perform simple maneuvers. They'll give you a full medical examination and everything. And then you have to go back before you go to boot camp.
So after quarantine?
No. So like on Sunday when they take me, they take me to this hotel, which is the same thing that they did the first time. because they bus everyone at the same time. So you spend the night in the hotel. In the morning, you get up. They feed you like the crappiest breakfast in the world. This was like...
I remember you FaceTimed me in that hotel.
This was pathetic. No, like the breakfast was pathetic.
All I had was my protein bar yesterday.
No,
and I didn't
like,
even eat.
No, because like I picked up one of the bags and it was like just like a mashed potato in a tortilla. I was like, what the hell is this? But anyway, after that, you go back to MEPS, and that's going to be on that Monday. And that's where they're going to give me, like, another, like, inspec. It's just kind of like height, weight, some other bullshit. They're going to piss test me again. I think they might blood test me again. I don't know. And then I will actually put my signature on my contract.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because the first time, you just kind of sign it digitally with your thumbprint. And then you just kind of hang around for a while. It's very monotonous. I remember the first time a couple years ago when I tried to do this, I was honestly in this building. You don't get your phone, by the way. Like, you have to leave your phone at check-in, and you don't get it back to you, like, leave the building if you're not, like, active military in there. But I was in there for, like, I think 10 hours. It's ridiculous.
Lovely.
It was terrible.
Yeah, because they have to do everyone.
Yeah, no, it's just ridiculous. But after that, they're going to bus us to the airport. We're going to hang out there, fly into Chicago, hang out there, whatever. But when I actually do that, I'm going to have, like, a little bag with, like, the clothes I wore to the hotel, my next pair of clothes. You got to dress nice to go into this building. I think I'm allowed to bring snacks to quarantine, so I'm just going to have,
when they come to pick you up on Sunday, what are you bringing?
Just a little bag with, like, the clothes for the hotel and the clothes for the next day.
And that's it? Then they supply you with everything that you need?
Yeah, they take everything. From the moment that
none of your clothes here are coming with you except for, like, 2 outfits.
Pretty much. I mean, after boot camp, my mom can send me a bag with other clothes, which I'm going to pack
beforehand
sometime this weekend. She keeps saying, like, why are you waiting till the last minute? I'm like, Mom.
That's you.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. That's me. It's like, Mom, come on. It takes 10 minutes to. You know me. I dress very simple.
Yes.
I don't need to.
I can confirm.
Yeah, I don't need to spend a lot of time picking out outfits. It's jeans and a t-shirt. Most of the time, it's a plain t-shirt.
I wrote you a letter, and I'm not giving it to you until Saturday night.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I wasn't going to tell you about it, but I wrote you a letter.
God's sakes.
And I'm giving it to you Saturday night, and you can't open it until we're gone.
Jesus Christ.
Okay? Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
What was it though? Oh yeah, but I think I heard we were allowed to bring snacks, so I'm just gonna load like my bag with a shit ton of protein bars and like peanut packets. No, because apparently the food's gonna suck in quarantine. Apparently the food.
You're gonna be living on protein bars, bro.
Apparently the
Your
food.
poor colon.
Apparently the food in boot camp is decent, but food in quarantine sucks. Is what I've heard.
Chow Hall, right?
It's called the mess, I think. I don't know what they call it there. The Navy's got weird terminology compared to the rest
Oh,
of
my
the
grandmother
military.
told me to tell you oorah.
That's the Marines.
That's what I told her. That's what I told her. She told me to tell you anyway.
Marines.
She told me to tell you oorah anyway, even though it's the Marines.
Fantastic. Love to hear it.
And they said all the best, and so did my aunt.
But yeah, there's really.
I'm sure
like,
my mom would have. Oh, anyway.
There's really not much else to like say about it, because it's just like Sunday night or Sunday afternoon, I'm getting picked up and I'm gone. Like, I have that night in the hotel where I still have my phone and like I'm gone.
How's your mom?
Probably not happy. Hasn't mentioned anything to me. And someone asked me, like, why don't you talk to her about it? I was like, because I am a deep-seated trauma case who gets nauseous talking about emotions. I don't know. I don't know how to do it.
I'm a deep-seated trauma case.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not good with talking about emotions like that most of the time. Probably I don't really talk through my own shit. I just kind of bottle
because you
it.
said that, now I'm going to ask you about your emotions. What are you feeling? Like, are you sad at all?
I'm just ready to go.
But are you, like, sad at all?
No.
Like, are you going to miss anybody?
I'm just ready to go. I'm not thinking about everybody. This is it. This is the time. This is it. It's time.
It's time.
It's time. I'm leaping forward and I'm not looking back. It's time.
Isn't that crazy how for years you and I have been talking about this and now it's actually happening? For years you wanted this and now it's actually happening?
This has been the end goal for at the most conservative estimate the past 17 years of my life.
Mm-hmm.
At the possible height, the past 20 years.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Like, you were coming to my off-campus house, and now, like, look at us. I have a full-time job in my own apartment, and you're leaving for the Navy.
Yeah, the future's weird.
The
future is weird, bro.
This is really weird. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I don't know how to deal with it.
All right, I'm gonna tell you exactly how you're gonna deal with it.
I didn't ask you for your advice.
I'm gonna tell you exactly how you're gonna deal with it.
But I didn't ask you
the day after I leave. Yeah, well, this is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna stop being a little baby back bitch.
Thanks.
All right.
I want my babies back. This is
gonna be. Oh God. This is gonna be how you're gonna deal with it that day, that Monday. You're gonna wake up. You're gonna probably eat breakfast. You're gonna go to work. And then, I don't know, do whatever the fuck you do during the day. Because whatever. It's whatever. I'm fine. I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be fine.
No, I know you're going to be fine. It's just, well, you better be. Because if you're not, if I see your name on the news, Aniello, for anything negative, I swear.
What the fuck am I going to do?
Well, sometimes you hear, oh, this plane crash happened at this boot camp or Fort something. And if I hear your name...
Why would that be my fault?
Not your fault.
Well, then...
I'd get upset.
I don't really...
I don't want you to go!
I don't really know what to tell you about that.
I don't want you to go.
You're kind of shit out of luck.
I know. We all don't want you to go, but, we're proud of you.
You're all pretty shit.
Yeah, I know. We're all really proud of you, though, for how far you've come. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. It has been a journey. Mm-hmm. It's been a journey and a half. You guys are probably going to hear, like, the wire stripping on the table,
sorry.
by the way. Deal with it.
But, yeah, your shins.
Oh, those
your
shin
hamstrings.
Splints. Those shin splints.
Hamsters?
Those shin splints are still here. I'm gonna have to deal with them for years. Mm-hmm. They're terrible.
No, I hope they don't get in the way of anything.
It's fine. People have gotten through it with broken bones.
Oh.
People have gotten through the worst of where I'm going with broken bones.
That's not good.
They just don't say anything about it until after.
That's not good.
It's fine.
My pinky toe's better. I broke my pinky toe.
Dumbass.
Or really, 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 really fractured it.
Dumbass.
But it's better. Yay.
You know something funny?
What?
Remember, I think me and Matt told you about this the next morning. You know, I like half time traveled on Saturday.
Yeah, you went into the bathroom and then you came out and everyone was asleep.
Yeah.
Or gone.
Yeah, he was like, "Were you?" He was like, "Were you throwing up?" I was like, "No." Mm-hmm. My only
because I did bring the 2 bottles.
My only guess. My only guess is that my phone went off and like.
You don't remember it?
I don't know. All I remember is walking in, and there was a party, and then walking out, and like the world was dark, and like.
The world was dark. Dylan wasn't there. Half the people were gone.
Matt was still up. I think I spent like an hour on the couch, like drifting in and out of consciousness, but still like talking and shooting the shit with like Matt and Shannon. But like there's a good 30 minutes at least where like I could not tell you a fucking story. Like,
my lord.
Like, I woke up the next day and looked at the table with all the
I walked in and looked at the table and wanted to throw up.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, whew, my lord. My lord. My Lanta. But it's fine.
Oh yeah, it's fine, you know.
You know, Matt was like, every Friday we're gonna like have you come over, right? And I was like, aw. that's so cute.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start growing up and getting past your little chocolate milk shots.
They're called buttery nipples. Buttery nipple shots. And they're great.
Yeah,
and I can keep them down.
Yeah, but, like, you're gonna need to, like, put on your big girl pants
You know what?
eventually.
Sunday night I'll take a shot of Henny for you. I'll do it.
Oh, God, you better...
I'll do it. And I wish I could say I'd send you a video of it. But...
I'm still gonna have my phone Sunday. You know that, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now I regret.
Now there's no getting out of this. The whole podcast is witness. I'm gonna watch her insta vomit. You better pick a casket. This, bruh.
You better.
Let me tell you something here. She talks to me and our friend Matt, and she's been talking like, oh yeah, I'm ready to party now because she found these buttery nipple shots. And like, yeah, okay, to be fair, these buttery nipple shots are like 20% alcohol. All right, whatever, fine. But she's talking like I'm ready to party, like she's a big girl now. I watched her.
You know, all that matters is that I got to your level.
But like, listen, got to my level.
I did.
Got to my level.
I did.
You took 3 shots and you were off the shits.
Yes.
I was 7 shots of Hennessy deep and I was fine.
Oh, so I surpassed your level.
Yeah, because you were lightweight. She took 3 of these shots.
3 and then 1.5 green teas that Matt made.
Yeah, and 1.5 green tea shots, which are not made strong. Mm-hmm. But I watched her. I watched her take a sip of something, right?
It was a Truly.
And yeah, I was gonna lead up to that. I watched her take a sip of a Truly, a spiked seltzer, and almost vomit.
Hey, I also tried the Arizona one, and that tasted like urine.
Okay, fine, but a Truly. You know who can handle Trulies?
Your dog.
Some of my 12-year-old cousins.
No, it was not very good.
Like,
I don't like it.
You can't go.
I like the black cherry Mike's Hard, and the buttery nipples, and I can withstand Matt's green tea shots, but only Matt's, because when I have them at the bar, for some reason they're not good for me.
You literally have like the alcohol portfolio of a 10-year-old.
Correct.
Like I don't.
Correct.
I don't understand.
Of a 10-year-old that's on the fence about it.
Like, I don't understand. Like.
Hey.
Kamikazes are good.
What's that?
It's another shot. I don't really remember how to make them, but they're good.
Are they like Cosmos? Kamikaze Cosmos? No.
What the fuck is a Cosmo?
I think it's something with vodka in it. A Cosmo.
I will never forget. This is when I really realized that you have the alcoholic palate of a chipmunk.
Okay.
Was over the summer when we went to Asbury with whoever it was that night. I don't remember. But she ordered a tequila sunrise. A tequila sunrise. One of the most mild cocktails on earth. And she had to force her way through 2 of them. Or no, through half of it. I'm sorry. Through like the first half, and then was like, I can't do it.
I didn't finish the first drink.
Who
did I give it to?
I had to drink it. Yeah, me.
Sorry about that.
By that point where she gave me that half of a tequila sunrise,
sorry about that.
I was already like
mixing it.
I was like 4 vodka seltzers, 2 rum shots.
How do you drink that?
Oh, I'm not done. 2 rum shots, 3 green tea shots, 2 shots of straight whiskey. I was like creeping up on the 20 shot mark when you gave me that, and I was still fine. I wasn't even hungover the next morning, and that was the first time I had drank, not gotten drunk. That was the first time alcohol had passed my lips since February, and this happened in June. This was June when we went out that night. I had not.
Do you remember that party that we went
touched
to?
Alcohol since February.
You remember that party that we went to? I think it was like a Halloween party or something at school, and you had the solo cups, and you were like weighing which one to drink out of because you had 2.
Look,
And then you did it the other night at Matt's, and I filmed it again.
Wait, what?
You did it the other night at Matt's. You had 2 drinks in your hand, and you were going like this, and like this, and I filmed you again doing it. So
She's-
now we have you 3 years apart doing that.
She's replicating, like, looking at both of your hands, not knowing what to do.
Yeah, because you're staring at 2 full cups of alcohol in your hand, and you don't know which one to drink from. So you're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah. Sounds like me.
Yeah. That was insane.
Too many options.
Mm-hmm.
Too many options.
Too many options, and you're going to take both.
Yeah, what did I do?
I think you did green first and then purple.
Do you have the video? Let's see what I did. This might be a little bit of a longer podcast, but deal with it. This is the last one.
We're at 30 minutes so far. Not that bad.
Yeah, well, it's probably going to go a little more. I don't even know what time. What time is it?
It's only 6:28.
6:30? That's fine.
6:28 on a Wednesday.
Whatever.
I'm trying to look for the vid.
We're gonna see what happens here.
Yeah, yippee what it be. What are you most excited for about boot camp?
Getting out of it.
Oh. Now, when you get out of it, like when you, I know we're not talking about it, but like, do you have any time off?
Weekends off in the stage after, depending on where I'm at. And then for the big part, like sometimes you get some time off. Like maybe if you're lucky, there's time to go home. Maybe on Christmas, depending where you're at and how that whole collective group is doing and everything. I know that video. I meant the other one.
Oh.
But there is chances for times off and during the big stretch, but it's like not guaranteed. It's like don't assume anything's gonna happen.
Yeah, you told me don't like prepare.
Who's calling me?
You told me to prepare myself not to see you for like a year and a half.
Who's calling me? Oh, why is my uncle calling me? I'll call him back later.
Oh yes, I have it.
Okay.
You're between Truly's and a White Claw, and you put them both in your mouth at the same time, and you went in, and it just kept happening. You didn't stop. I'm showing him the video right now of him chug-a-lugging.
All right, yeah.
Chug-a-lug. Lug-a-chug.
Okay.
And you didn't like how it tasted. You did not care for it.
It may not have been the taste. It may have just been like the fact
combination?
that... Not even the combination. Just like trying to drink out of 2 cans at once and just slugging them.
Well, you didn't dribble. Props to you.
Professional, I guess. I guess I'm a professional.
I guess so. Well, your diet's gonna change too.
It's fine. I'm only so strict on it here because I need to make sure I'm getting what I need, and like no one else here really eats like that. But over there, whatever they give you, it's kind of like
you have to
structured to be. No, it's like it's structured to give you the nutrients you need. So
yeah,
it'll be like whatever. Plus, there's just going to be some points where it does not matter what the hell I eat.
Yeah,
there's going to be points.
Didn't you say you leave boot camp like out of shape? Is that
I'm
what happens?
gonna leave boot camp so out of shape, it's ridiculous. Like bad.
That's crazy.
That's why the part I go to next after boot camp. Sorry if this sounds so annoying, but you guys just don't get to know. But that's why the part I go to next exists. Like because they were like, all right, we keep sending these dudes to like this next stage right out of boot camp, and they are dying. Like, like they are struggling bad.
I hope you get through that.
It's fine. The next stage.
Do you think you'll make it?
That's the plan.
Like, do you actually think you'll make it?
Well, if I don't, then you're gonna be attending a funeral, because
what?
If I don't, you're gonna be attending a funeral because it's success or death. It's die trying.
What?
I'm telling you how it is. I'm telling you how it is. That is my mentality going into that big boy game. It's I'm going to succeed, or I am going to die trying.
Okay.
So, if I don't succeed, it means I died trying.
Okay.
And you'll be putting me in the ground.
Okay.
So,
well, that's a way to look at it. No. I'll write you a very good eulogy. I'll say a very good speech on your behalf.
I don't want a eulogy. I don't even want a casket. I just want my corpse flung. I just want my corpse.
You want to be cremated?
Hell no.
No.
I just want my corpse flung into the woods. Let the animals have some of me.
What woods?
I don't know.
Well, you gotta let me know.
Just throw me into nature. Just let me go naturally. Just throw my corpse into nature. Let the scavengers have some of me, and then let me slowly dissipate back into the earth, and let the circle of life continue.
All right, whenever you decide what body of earth you'd like me to put you on, let me know. Oh my goodness. Why is there a plastic sword on your floor?
That's from Mardi Gras.
Oh.
So is that plastic gold. That whole bag of shit over there is Mardi Gras stuff. That string bag has beads, and the shopping bag has other stuff. I think my special throw might be in there.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have a special throw. Mm-hmm. I think I told you about that. Right?
A what?
So like at
throw?
Yeah, no. So like at Mardi Gras.
Like a blanket?
No. Let me explain. Jeez. No. So at Mardi Gras. Right? Every parade has a theme. And some of them do this thing where, like, they have, let's just say 10 of, like, a special item that they throw. So, like, they're all throwing, like, beads, obviously. And they're throwing, like, toys, whatever, lights, cups, whatever the hell. And some of them have a theme where they, like one of them is, like, coconuts. Like, they'll get coconuts and they'll paint the coconuts. Like, they'll decorate them. No, this is serious. And they'll decorate the coconuts, and they'll only have a couple of them. So, like, getting it is, like, a special thing. And the one I went to had purses, like, little weird, cheap coin purses that they decorate. And the first parade I went to when I went there, I didn't even catch it. This lady handed it to me. Mm-hmm. Like, she looked at me, smiled. Must have been because I had my little shirt rolled into a crop top. And
your booty shorts on?
I didn't have my booty shorts on that day.
Oh.
No, the booty, the
emphasis on that. He said that day.
Oh no, there was another parade at night where I went there strictly.
The
in
other
shorts.
night, I was throwing a little thing for him at my house with like 2 other people. Booty shorts, Sophie shorts, booty shorts.
They weren't booty shorts. They came down to like a quarter of my thigh.
Booty shorts.
They do make.
He's walking through my house shirtless with the booty shorts on, drunk, watching The Lion King.
Do you expect
and Rafiki?
Do you expect anything else?
I saw that.
Do you expect anything else? Those shorts.
For those of you who watched podcast or listened to podcast number 2, Movies and More.
You fucking remember the numbers of these things? Wow. Jeez.
You will understand why Rafiki in The Lion King means so much to Aniello. So much.
Stop. We're sidetracking here. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. There was one parade, one night at Mardi Gras. I went to a parade with a bunch I have a video on my phone from that parade, and I was dancing, and there was this girl next to me, like, also dancing, and for the life of me, I do not know who the hell it is. I don't remember
Maybe it's one of her friends?
I don't know. I don't know if it was one of my ex-girlfriend's friends. I have no idea. Like, I just don't know.
Have you heard from her?
No. Thank God.
Good.
But, the fuck was it? Oh, yeah, special throws. So anyway, but that one parade, I went there in nothing but short shorts, like running shorts, and obviously shoes, but Scooby-Doo socks. And it was fun until it got cold.
It was fun.
And then I had to, like, swap, like, go back and forth with my ex-girlfriend's jean jacket.
Oh, Lord.
So it looked...
Oh, you go. No, you go.
It looked extra ridiculous because, like...
There's just this man walking around with his booty shorts.
Not even that. This is my ex-girlfriend's jean jacket. Like, you think I'm fitting well into this thing?
Yeah, literally. Did you break it?
No.
Did you rip it?
Nope. I had to be very, very careful. But special throws. Anyway. Yeah, this one's like a purse. And I remember when I got it, the lady on the float just, like, handed it to, like, didn't throw it, looked directly at me, and then reached down, picked it up, and then reached back towards me and handed it to me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I didn't know what the fuck it was. It's just like, what the fuck is this?
Sure, I'll take it.
No, I was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm literally holding it up. And my ex had warned me about this. Like, people have fought over these things. Like, people want special throws.
Oh.
So, like, I'm like holding it up because I was like a little bit away from her. I was like, what the fuck is this? Mm-hmm. And she's like, holy shit, put your arm down. Put that in the bag before someone tries to fight you for it. And I hear fight you for it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Fight or flight response.
I don't have flight. I put my hands like, who the fuck? I was like, who the fuck?
Who said flight? Not me.
And like, but But yeah,
Flight?
I think it's in there. So, and it's kind of cool because like my first parade ever, I have a special throw from Mardi Gras before Mardi Gras got canceled for the Ronies. But like, Jesus, I got lost in that city one night because like I didn't know.
I remember we had one of the episodes of Night Watch on in my living room, and it was New Orleans. And you're looking at the TV like so close to it, just pointing at streets that you were on. My God, I stayed in that house.
I've been to the whole
I was
thing.
on that street for 2 hours.
Yes.
I was on that street.
Yes. Bourbon Street. Bourbon Street in New Orleans during Mardi Gras is one of the worst things in the world. Like, you're thinking like, oh, it's New Orleans during Mardi Gras and this is like the street there, like it's gonna be great parties and there's gonna be some titties flying out and there's gonna be everything. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I saw a couple pairs of titties, wasn't fucking worth it. Okay, it took me and the group of people I was with like an hour and a half to get from one end of the street to the other.
Pause. And there's also a poster of Jesus in his room.
Always Jesus.
Anyway.
But anyway, took an hour and a half to get from one end of Bourbon Street to the other, and it's not that long of a street. You can walk there at a leisurely pace and get from one end to the other in like 20 minutes. Like, like this was terrible. Like, it was awful. I had more fun going down that street when I was in that city before Mardi Gras.
My lord.
But, yeah, I was pointing around at places I've been. My friend went there with his wife. Jesus Christ. He went there with his wife a couple weeks ago, and I was giving him all the places to go. And
let me guess, his last name starts with an M?
Yep. Whatever. I hope him the best. I really do.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah. One of these days, one day.
All the love to you, my guy, if you hear this. All the love.
One day I will get back to that city. I want to live in that city for a little bit. Mm-hmm. I want to live in that city, get a place there, and like.
I want to go to Mardi Gras.
Be there, like, single and fun.
Would
whatever.
I survive?
You? I have no.
You?
That's a tricky one, Dylan. I don't know. See, I did all right because I don't know. I just like this. Everyone, oh my God, my ex used to say that this was like such a dangerous, such a bad city to get through. I get there, I'm like, this is like nothing. Like, I've been to New York, I've been through Philly. Like, this is nothing. Yeah. But whatever. But I want to live there. I would totally live there for a little bit, get a place there, and then like.
Where else do you want to live?
When it's time to settle down and like get a wife, like maybe we'll stay there for a little bit more because it's like it's fun. But as soon as it's time to have kids, I'm getting the hell out of there. I wouldn't sell the house if I could. Where? I want to live in the mountains. Yeah. Like the hills.
Like
I want to have
state? Montana?
Montana's one, maybe Texas, somewhere.
No, Texas, too many tornadoes.
I don't give a fuck.
Tornadoes.
Somewhere red. Somewhere red.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, just because like
that turned political.
No, just somewhere red. No, just because like there's nothing there. You look at all the red states, there's nothing there. You look at all the blue states and they're crowded.
That is true. The majority of the red states are country.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying somewhere red, because you look at the map.
Just stay away.
Stay
away from the people.
It's not even about politics. It's just like you look at the map and all the blue states, they're so
densely populated,
crowded. Mm-hmm. Like I've spent my entire life in the tri-state, New York and New Jersey, and it's just so crowded. I want to go somewhere where like
you can have land. Do you want land?
I want land more than I want a big house, but I also just want to go somewhere where like it's just not that crowded. I want like
I look at the parkway and I'm like, whew.
Like like I want to be in a kind of place where like everyone knows each other. I'm tired of the just bleh of the tri-state, and it makes me just want to get into the middle of nowhere. But like I would totally stay in the.
I've always wanted to go to Montana or Wyoming.
I mean, yeah, no.
Wyoming's big with horses.
I want to have like if I could have an ideal place, I would have like a stream or a lake because I want to be by water and stuff and all this. But
what about Tennessee?
Maybe. I mean, it's a possibility. My biggest thing is, like I said, is I don't like. Who knows what's actually going to happen in the future? This is just what I would totally like to do. Like I said, live in New Orleans for a little bit, just because that city. I mean, granted, I've never really been anywhere else in the South except for Marco Island, Florida. But like,
You ever been to Disney?
I've never been to Disney.
I've only been when I was 3.
But I would live there. But the thing is, like, as soon as I have kids, like, I would not sell the place. I would probably try to see if I could keep it, rent it out, so I could go back if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But like,
Airbnb.
having kids in New Orleans does not sound too appealing to me because, I mean, there's the aspect of
New Orleans.
yeah, like there's the aspect of like having kids in one of the most party rich cities in the country, where one of the biggest party weeks like in the country happens, where people come from everywhere, doesn't sit with me. And like there's that fact, and then the fact that if my kids are anything like me, which they probably will be, it's just asking for trouble.
Going down.
It's just asking for trouble. Like, I'm not trying to have to go wade through an absolute ocean of people to try to find my kids who snuck out with their friends.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, in terms of like actual long term, like Texas, maybe Tennessee. I don't know. I gotta see where I go, because like I said, I'd
love to move to Tennessee.
I haven't been that many places, but I just want to be somewhere where like it's not so packed. Because like
The other day I was driving on the Parkway. Do you know up north where on the Parkway where there's that huge cemetery? It's on either side of you.
yeah,
I freaked out. That was my first time like driving up there like myself, and because I don't go up north really. All I really know is this county. And when I told you I freaked out, I was doing the cross the whole way there, and it was so crowded.
That's what I'm saying.
All the traffic.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
I don't.
And it's like no, and it's like
I think I said to the person in the car, I'm like, I do horses. I like land. This is not me.
No, but it's like, and it's like, it's like what I'm saying. It's like the places that I have been that are like, I said, I have not traveled that much. I've been to Marco Island, Florida, New Orleans, Montreal, and the Dominican Republic, and that's obviously not including like the places around here like Philly, other places in Pennsylvania, Connecticut, wherever.
I've only been to the tri-state,
Yeah,
except for
and
later on in the month I'm going to Virginia.
And driving through Delaware and stuff, but like going through everywhere in Jersey, New York, most like the big city parts of Pennsylvania.
It makes me anxious.
Montreal. It's not even that it makes me anxious. It's just like it's so packed. But then like even Delaware, like driving through Delaware, it's like it gets a little less congested, but it's bleh. But then like
it's bleh.
But like no, but like we don't count the Dominican Republic because it's in the Caribbean. It's a whole different animal. But like New Orleans and Marco Island, like even like it's a city, and it's not that bad. And then Marco Island, granted, Marco Island is like a very rich person area. It's very expensive, but like there's not a lot of people there. But like going through other parts of Florida, like you're going on major highways. It's like 4:00 on a Friday, and it's like it's nothing. It's like going on Route 9 here when everyone's gone. It's awesome because
there's nothing.
And it's not even that there's nothing. It's just like I think what really ruins it for me with Jersey is the fact that like it's so tightly packed, but there's nothing else. Like there's nothing to do.
Yeah, I just want to move somewhere that's kind of, like green.
No, really
I like greenery.
No, but really think about this, right? Think about this. Especially where we live, right?
Yes.
It's so packed up.
Yes.
All we really have is being close to like the beaches and stuff. But like think about that. All we really have, like, okay, we have Six Flags, but like okay, everywhere has something kind of like that for the most part. Like I'm sure there's
I just want farmland.
But I'm saying like we have nothing. How many times can you go to these boardwalks?
Yeah.
And even the boardwalks. I was talking to Ryan about this. Girl Ryan about this the other day. You look at all these boardwalks that we have, and it's like we've got Point Pleasant, Seaside, Atlantic City,
Cape May,
Wildwood. But like, and this like Wildwood is just like
trash.
Yeah, Wildwood's trash. Point Pleasant's my favorite because it's like it's
Point Pleasant's where we grew up, basically.
It's not we grew up, but it's also just like, it's not
bad.
Like, I don't walk around there like with my hairs raised. But like, Atlantic City is bullshit. I hate that city.
There used to be like a whole boardwalk thing in Asbury Park, like in the early 90s.
And then Seaside, like, Seaside...
Bad. We're not going to talk about
No,
Seaside.
like, Seaside, the boardwalk is big, but it's all the same shit. And dude...
Dingy. It gives me a dingy vibe.
Ryan and I drove through there, and we're looking around, we're just like, this is fucking depressing.
Yeah.
And she... Like, sometimes it can be nice, sometimes. But Ryan said it the best. I was actually really surprised when this came out of her mouth. But she was
excited.
She was like, it's like an armpit. Sure. She was like, sure, sometimes it smells nice, but it's still an armpit. And I was like, I've never heard a better way to describe a place than calling Seaside, the Seaside Boardwalk an armpit. It sucks. That place sucks.
Isn't that what people call New Jersey? The armpit of America?
I call New Jersey the armpit. New Jersey is an armpit. California is the asshole.
Oh.
Dude, California sucks.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to California.
California has...
I mean, I love the idea of visiting there, but...
California used to be the spot. It used to be so nice, but the thing is, it's ruined. It has been consistently, like, rated the worst state in the union in terms of, like, quality of life.
Yeah.
Like, you want to talk overcrowded? Go ask anyone who's lived in California. My uncle, one of them, about the traffic. It takes like 3 hours to make like a 45-minute drive.
Yeah, probably.
It's so awful.
My lord.
Oh my god. I was informed that we are going a little over on time.
Yeah, we're at 52 minutes.
I don't know if people care. I guess, okay.
I think people care.
I have no idea. Like I said, we haven't done one of these podcasts in a long time. I feel like there's a lot of shit that we haven't gone over, and it was the last one, so I figured who gives a shit.
But we're living our lives. We're growing up. We're doing all the big things. I can't talk anymore. You do it. I'm going to cry. Don't do it. I can't do it anymore. Aniello, stop laughing at me. Aniello.
Look,
stop laughing.
It's crazy. No, this is crazy. All right. One day, you're like 14 years old. You're riding your bikes, your skateboards, scooter, whatever the hell it is, and you're getting home from school. You hop on one of those devices and you just ride around town with your friends. The days last forever. And there's no worry in the world. You don't even have to do your damn homework. There's no worries in the world. Then you blink, and you're in college, and you're ripping the hair off your head because you're already 15 pages deep, and you need to make it a 20-page paper. And then the next thing you know, like...
You're graduated.
It's over. Like, the game begins. The game really begins. Like...
And now it's beginning.
Think back.
For the both of us, but for you, a lot.
Think back. Think back to, you know what? This is going to go a little longer because I'm starting to get on a little tangent.
Go ahead.
If you got a problem with it, just listen to it. You guys, as people who listen to this, I'm sure that you don't hate listening to this for a while. So, like, come on. People get away on YouTube with, like, 3-hour-long podcasts. I know we're not Joe Rogan or, like, whoever else.
I hope it allows me to post it.
But we're doing it here.
All right.
We're probably not going to go past an hour and a half. But
and a half.
I'm talking like at most. But think about how crazy it is. If you could think back like 3 years ago, right? Like any amount of time, about 3 years or more into the past, and just think about where you not where you were, but like where the hell did you think you were gonna go at this point?
In 2016, like before I turned 18, I didn't think I was going to college. Like, I didn't think that I would financially... Like, I knew I had the smarts for it. I was a straight-A student. I was, like, a nerd. But I didn't think financially I would go to college. I would have a car, like, nothing. And now look at me. Yeah. So it's, like, really
I didn't
strange.
think... If you went back to, like, 13-year-old me, 14-year-old me, and told him...
I didn't think any of this stuff was possible.
No, and just told him that, like, just in general, that I was going to go through 2 years of college and get, like, a 2-year degree to start off, I would have laughed at you. There was no way in hell 13, 14-year-old me was like gonna go to college. Going to college is weird. I don't regret it, but it didn't really do anything for me yet. But like, dude, like 3, 4. You want to talk 2016, dude? In 2016, like, I couldn't imagine 23. Wait a minute. Oh my god, if my mom got rid of this box that was on this table, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna have to bring that up to her tonight. I had a box of 50 empty casings of American Eagle 9mm ammo, and it was the first shots I ever took with my dad. If she threw that out, I'm gonna freak. I gotta bring that up to her. I gotta bring that up to her when she gets home tonight. Anyway, so yeah, no, couple. No, it's crazy because a couple years. You mentioned like all those years ago. Like if I think back to like, how old was I in like 2016?
In 2016, I was 18, so you're 19.
I was 18 and 19. But like at 18, right? Or not even that. I was 17, I think. Right?
No, because I was 18.
No, I was 17. All right, yeah.
What?
Dude, I remember. No, I definitely was 17 at some point in 2016 because I graduated in 2015.
I turned 18 in 2016.
I graduated in 2015. Yeah, okay, so I was 18. What the hell? All right, my timelines got mixed up. All right, so if you take me 2015, 2016, and all that, when I was like 17 years old, I couldn't even imagine 23. Like,
neither could I.
I couldn't imagine.
Neither could
like,
I.
23, I would have been like, what the fuck is 20? What the fuck is 23?
Where am I?
Like, what is that? No, but like, honestly, you want to talk about growing up, you want to talk about everything, and this can go for all the listeners too. It is crazy. Take yourself back to, let's call everyone at the same age, right? Let's call it back to 13. I'm going to use 13 because that's my significant year. So, take it back to 13 and just think of all the fucking shit since then. Like, I can go back to 13. I can go back to some really sad times, some really weird times, hard times, changing things.
Let's talk about our trauma. Let's talk about our trauma.
All right, you want the basic rundown? Like, I could start at 13. I can go back from like, no, seriously.
I was just singing a tune.
I could. All right, fine. I won't. But I'm just saying, like, even from last year, 2 years ago, 2019, how crazy shit can change.
Yeah,
right?
There's a whole pandemic.
I'm not even talking about the pandemic. I'm talking about I'm talking about like personal
growth,
personal development and change and everything. Like you remember 2018, 2019, especially 2019. That's always the one I go to because that was no. I always go back to 2019 because it was in 2019 that things kicked into motion that started like an entire I'm pretty sure the biggest developmental period of my entire life.
Correct.
From late May, early June of 2019 till, I mean, still to this day, but it really was going crazy from that point all the way up until like
having mental breakdowns in the bathroom
like
of a basement party.
August, September.
That wasn't me. That was Aniello.
Oh yeah, August, September of like 2020 was its like main height. So like well over a year, almost a year and a half of just like, dude, I watched or felt and like noticed like things that normally would have been my path were like they went away. Especially like
because you can mold it. Like we molded our own way.
I like do you
How crazy is
do
that?
you remember? I know you remember. Okay, so like summer 2019, right?
Doozy.
That was a doozy, but no, I'm talking a specific time period of summer 2019, a specific like 2-week period of that, right?
Where you were distraught?
No, not distraught, not that point yet. So
Not there yet.
Not there yet. But there's certain point in that summer where there was this 2-week span. I don't know, like I think you remember where. Okay, remember me and a certain person stopped talking for 2 weeks?
Yes.
What did I do the next day?
I know.
Yeah, what like you know what started and what I started doing the very next day.
Your mom's home.
It's all right.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
podcast.
ignore that, but whatever. We're on a roll. Anyway. So you know, the very next day, how I reacted to that? Mm. Well, guess what? You remember how much worse it was when it actually... When that frame ended, I went back to where I was at, and then that really ended?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything close to that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing close. I literally am not... It's insane. And the point of this is, life is going to hit you when you don't expect it. Shit is changing. And
it's doing it pretty quick.
Take it from me. Things do not go the way you planned. And let me tell you something, too. Sometimes it's for the better. Because I tried to do what I'm doing with the Navy 3 years ago. And it did not work out. And I was a fucking mess after that. I had 2 weeks after that where I backed out of that contract and whatever. I had 2 weeks after that where I literally did not get out of bed until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I said, fuck this, I'm going. Trust the process, because I'm grateful that it's happening now as opposed to back then.
Mm-hmm. It feels like the right timing.
It's not even about the timing, the readiness, the people that I encountered and I'm going to go through this with.
It's just like a whole cluster of like things that happen at the right place.
Go with life, and the biggest thing is, look, when it doesn't go exactly according to plan, don't worry about it. Just take it, adapt, overcome, roll with it, change what you can, embrace what you can't, and just don't. And here's a quote. It said, I don't remember who said this, but it said, don't go where the path may lead, but go where there is no path and leave a trail. Take that with you, and you'll be happy. I'm happy with where that trail led to. Are you happy with where that trail led to?
Yeah. I'm getting there.
Make your trail, guys. And that's this podcast.
Fuck. Okay. I'm fine. It's fine. Okay. Well, D.N.A. fans.
D.N.A. podcast, some point in 2020 to March 24th, 2021. Who knows? Maybe it'll get revamped one day. We'll find out.
Okay. Well, Aniello.
Bye, guys.
Good luck. Bye, everybody. I'm crying!